before we get on to game number 2, I want to show you that if we take this and make this a yearly amount, you're making about 207K a year. If we take this and annualize it, you're making about 52K a year. Now, a lot of people, I've heard people say to me, oh, so-and-so makes $250,000 a year, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. And I always say I'm not impressed, because if you're making this kind of money a year, basically that's maybe supporting your lifestyle. Because if you have that much money a year, you probably live in a nice house, drive a nice car, eat nice food, etc., 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 go on nice vacations, and quite frankly, you're going nowhere fast. If you're making this kind of money, you know, depending where you live, not so bad. I mean, you're certainly not out in the street, so I'm not crying for you. But the point I'm trying to make here is that unless this guy is taking some of his money and playing game number 2 with it, I'm not impressed. Let's just say that. The important thing, aside from the dollar value of these, is once you take this away, you stop working and you take away this whole line over here, which is your time during the week, this goes down to 0. You can't get this. You're done. You're over. Here, let me take my little eraser board, and why don't I just erase it while we're here? You're done. You take away all this time, or God forbid something happens to this guy, and you know, again, if you don't make this, all of this stuff is gone. Game number 2 is out the door. So it really is not, even though it is the most common way for people to live financially in this world, it is not the most, depending on what you're trying to accomplish in life. If you want it to be all about you and on yourself, then fine, you're doing a great job. If it's just about having the nice house and the nice life, then great, you're doing wonderfully. But there's a lot of reasons, and I won't get into it in this video, that it wouldn't necessarily be something that would be optimal for me. Maybe it is for other people, but it certainly isn't my goal in life to make $207,000 a year working for someone else or for myself. So I'm going to stop the video now. I'll put some more numbers on the board and we'll play a different game.